Good morning everybody, welcome back to the final video in this whole route series. It's a wonderful day on top of Alpe. The sun is out, the mountains are out, and it is time for the time trial of doom. Today we are climbing the 15.5 kilometers to the top of Alpe d'Huez, and it's going to be full gas. Although saying that, I'm just looking forward to seeing how I perform. So last night I made some final modifications to my bicycle. My Factor O2 VAM has now been stripped down. I've not gone as far as taking the handlebar tape off because I do have to descend the Alpe, but I've taken the bottle cages off. Some might ask why, because it makes no difference. Well, I'm not going to be carrying a bottle, so there's no need for the cages to be on there. But also, like, mentally, you look down, you see there's no bottle cages there. I don't know, something about that always makes you feel like your bike is like so much lighter, do you know what I mean? So we've gone for a bit more tire pressure today. I've been running something around like the 70 mark over the last couple of stages because of bumpy roads and things. So now we've gone for closer to 90 psi, which feels rock hard on 28, I've got to be honest. The other thing I've done is taken saddlebag off, taken my exposure rear light off, and I've used one that Alpe Cycles have given me, which is like super tiny and lightweight. So I've made a very good job of attaching that with like aero in mind, even though like aero's not going to matter on this climb today, I don't think. But I'm definitely excited to see what sort of time I can do on a fully stripped out bike. Bearing in mind, like, I'm feeling pretty tired. Unfortunately, because of what's been going on over the last couple of weeks, I've not actually packed my skin suit. So I'm a little bit disappointed to say that I won't be using my skin suit today for this time trial, but I will be wearing a white jersey, which should keep me a lot cooler. Something to think about when you're obviously racing in the heat. But I'm at least, like, I'll be able to fully unzip the jersey if I get like really hot halfway up the mountain. But even though I've made all these modifications to the bike, I was thinking, am I going to run the GoPro or not? But the problem is, if I don't, then obviously I don't have any footage in this video. So I'm going to sacrifice a couple 100 grams, like I did on Sacolobra. Like, I basically stripped everything down, but I still kept the GoPro. Because, you know, at the end of the day, when you have a YouTube channel, it's really difficult to like just have this video and then no footage. And yeah, I really don't know what to expect. I'm completely going in blind. I have a pacing strategy. Sit back, relax, and I hope you've enjoyed the last couple of days of the Haute Route videos. I hope it's inspired you to, you know, maybe even enter a Haute Route, but if not, come out there and ride your bike, even if it's just for the descents. I'm telling you, they're epic. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy the clips from the climb, and I will see you later.
Big man.
Cheers, GB.
Come on.
Come on, Rebecca.
up the outdoors. Very good work, Ed.
He is going, isn't he?
You okay?
On the wrong side of the road. Go up, Poggy. He's actually going quite fast. Where is he?
There.
Move up.
How was dope control?
Was that the last time I saw you?
Yeah, that was the last thing I filmed.
Dope control is a bizarre old experience. Like, I mean, it was epic to have the support of Haute Route, so that I could come here and have my first experience, basically, over a 3-day event. What made it extra special was staying with the Alpe Cycles crew. I was just saying earlier to Charlie how like having, like, we were all doing each stage obviously, but we weren't ever really riding together, like the 5 of us or 6 of us. So we were doing the event or doing the stage ourselves, splitting up and like giving it our best effort, and then coming back to the dinner table that evening and just having like a big debrief and a laugh and preparation for the next day and stuff. And like the support crew is it's a massive part. Being part of a support crew is a massive part of it. I think like it transforms the experience. And then to finish off today on the Alpe with the
stage win.
Taking the win teaches us a valuable lesson that no matter what the circumstances, you can still perform. We switch off mentally, not so much get defeated before we start, but a lot of the time we play it down so that we're not disappointed if things go wrong. And even though I came here with 0 expectations to perform, and just because it rained the first stage that I wanted to press on and get the day done and not get cold, I learned that actually I was feeling kind of okay. So I know that come a few days of riding back to back, I tend to pick up things quite quick. When I lined up on the Alpe this morning, it was a little bit of like, yeah, I kind of feel like good today, and I think I can at least pull a good effort out for myself. Did I think I could take the stage? No. But it was nice to have like a shootout on the Alpe on the final day. It was a kick up the backside for me to say like, yeah, like whatever the circumstance, you can still do it. We didn't get the KOM. I know we've been talking about that for a while, but you know, when you're trying to take a KOM on something like this, stars really do have to align. And you know, it is a little bit breezy. You probably can't tell. It is a little bit breezy today. I had a late start, and I think, you know, if I was in better shape, I could have got closer to it. So I'm not hung up on it one bit, because I obviously won the stage today. It does mean we have to come back, yeah. And I climbed up from 3rd to 2nd overall with today's performance. So the results, I'll put them up on the screen. The results were pretty like mind-blowing, really. I mean, for like 1st and 2nd. Were just a couple of seconds in it, and then it was 4 minutes to like the next guy. So I mean, I really honestly wasn't expecting that.
But awesome was the Alpe Cycles crew though. Like, there's such a good bunch of people to hang around with.
They're terrible. I'm glad to get away.
Honestly, it was so
yeah, it's like
such a good bunch.
That's the thing though, like, you know, at an event like this, I think, you know, the organisation is brilliant, and the organisation is at the level where, you know, you feel confident that you can like push yourself to the limit, and there's things in place to like, you know, allow you to push yourself and allow you to have fun, and allow you to experience like multi-day racing and experience, you know, the recovery, the nutrition, like everything that you would if you were racing, you know, professionally, I suppose you could call it. But I think it's worth having a support crew of some kind, like for those people who travelled here on their own, or you know, with mates and did it, like, you know, hats off. But it's just, you know, when you do an event like this, I think it's pretty it makes a difference if you have people there to support you that are just there to support you, if that makes sense. Because at top of the feed stations and stuff, I know people were using the nutrition and stuff that was supplied by the event. Going to Benny at the top on the climbs, you know, it's a familiar face.
It just takes away like the stress of the logistics as well, doesn't it? Because I went in the feed van with Benny yesterday, and I said to him, like, if we didn't have that option, I'd have had to have driven myself, worked out my own logistics, where I was going to meet you, like planned my journey, like done the filming, done the feed all on my own, and then found my way like back, which is, it's okay, but it's still a lot of pressure on just like one person. So it was really nice to actually just jump in and not worry about it.
When you got someone like me, you know, when tensions are high.
Yeah,